You've planned the perfect trip. You're finally going to a destination you've always dreamed about, and there's so much to see and do. But then you're paired up with an unwelcome companion just as your plane lands. Jet lag is an awful disruption of your internal clock that manifests as fatigue, insomnia, stomachache, and a foul mood. It immediately hinders your enjoyment of your travel adventures and can knock an entire day or more off your trip if you don't take steps to combat it. Let's take a look at what causes jet lag, how to prevent it while you're in the sky, and how to move past it once you've landed. To understand how jet lag happens, we need to talk about the circadian rhythm. This is the internal biological clock that governs various bodily functions, including sleep and wake cycles. These rhythms, which operate on approximately 24-hour cycles, are influenced by external factors like sunlight and temperature. When you traverse multiple time zones in a short period, your circadian rhythms struggle to synchronize with the environment, resulting in a host of symptoms that we collectively refer to as jet lag. Circadian rhythms are not solely responsible for jet lag. Other factors, such as the homeostatic sleep drive, also play a role. The homeostatic sleep drive is your body's natural inclination to sleep, which gradually increases throughout the day until you feel the need to rest. Jet lag is notorious for its many symptoms that impede your ability to fully enjoy your travel experiences. Some common symptoms include fatigue and general malaise, insomnia and sleep disturbances, gastrointestinal issues, mood disturbances, and cognitive impairment. You can begin to combat jet lag well before your trip by taking note of a few different factors. The more time zones you travel across, the more severe your jet lag will likely be. The direction of travel also has an impact. Eastward travel tends to be more challenging for the body, as it requires you to adjust to an earlier time. Westward travel can be easier to adapt to, as it aligns with your natural inclination to stay awake longer. And lastly, if you have a packed schedule immediately upon arrival, consider adjusting your sleep patterns before departure to better align with your destination time zone. Or if you have a flexible itinerary, plan for downtime upon arrival to allow your body to adjust naturally. Once you're in the air, you can do a few different things to make sure you hit the ground running and are ready to explore. First, start adapting your sleep and meal schedule during the flight to ease the adjustment to your destination's time zone. Set your watch to the local time of your destination upon boarding and follow its sleep and meal patterns as closely as possible. This proactive approach can help to recalibrate your internal clock and reduce the severity of jet lag symptoms upon arrival. If you can, try to sleep at certain times during your flight. A melatonin supplement can be helpful for this. Melatonin is the hormone produced by your brain that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. If you can't sleep naturally during any point of your flight, a small dose of melatonin can help to reset your body's internal clock. Just make sure to check with a doctor to understand the proper dosage. Noise-canceling headphones and eye masks can help a lot here as well. Of course, staying well hydrated is crucial for overall health. Dehydration can worsen symptoms, so drink lots of water before, during, and after your flight. Avoid drinking large amounts of alcohol or caffeine, as these can further dehydrate your body and disrupt your sleep patterns. And finally, extended periods of immobility during long flights can make your jet lag symptoms much worse. Make an effort to stretch and move around the cabin periodically to promote circulation and reduce the risk of swelling or deep vein thrombosis. Basic NC exercises such as ankle rolls, neck stretches, or shoulder rolls can also help. Even if you've done everything you can before and during your flight to mitigate jet lag, there still are a few things to pay attention to once you land. First off, get some natural light. Exposure to natural light plays a pivotal role in regulating circadian rhythms. Spend time outdoors during daylight hours to help your body acclimate to the new time zone. The bright light will signal to your brain that it's time to be awake and alert, while the fresh air will invigorate your senses and help ward off fatigue. During the first day of your trip, engage in light physical activity like taking a walk or trying a restaurant close to your accommodation, which can help keep your energy up and promote alertness without becoming fatigued. With all of that said, don't forget to actually rest. In the excitement of exploring a new destination, it's easy to neglect the importance of rest. Be intentional about planning downtime during your trip to allow your body to adjust to the new time zone. To combat daytime fatigue, take power naps of 20 to 30 minutes, which can provide a much-needed energy boost without disrupting your nighttime sleep. Keeping to a consistent meal routine is also important. Aim to eat at regular intervals that align with your destination's mealtimes, even if you're not hungry. And while it may be tempting to rely on caffeine to power through daytime fatigue or indulge in a nightcap to help you fall asleep, these substances can exacerbate jet lag symptoms. Alcohol and caffeine can dehydrate you, disrupt sleep quality, and interfere with your body's ability to adjust to the new time zone. Opt for non-caffeinated beverages like herbal tea or water and limit alcohol consumption, especially during the initial adjustment period. Finally, make a sleep-friendly environment by making sure you're sleeping in a cool, dark, quiet place. Earplugs, an eye mask, and white noise machine could be helpful, especially if you're having trouble sleeping. Limit screen time before bed and try relaxing activities instead, like reading a book or meditating. Ready to travel? Overcoming jet lag is a multifaceted endeavor that requires a combination of strategies, both before and during your journey. By adjusting your sleep patterns, staying hydrated, seeking natural light, and incorporating practical tips during your flight, you can effectively manage jet lag and enjoy a smoother transition to your destination's time zone.